Deuteronomy 11:3. Ve'et ototav ve'et ma'asav asher asa betoch Mitzrayim. Lefar'o melech Mitzrayim u lechol artzo. So we finish here in verse 3, the direct objects, or the things that are to be considered or known from verse 2. And so we get a couple of additional objects here. First, when we get his signs, we have here ot in the plural, otot, and then in the plural with a suffix, we get ototav, his signs, and direct object marker, his works. If you can notice here, the root asa, to do or to work, to make, with the mem on the front of it, we get the nominal form, his works, again, with the 3ms suffix on a plural, his works. And these are his signs and works, which he did. Here's our verb call perfect 3ms of the root asa, which he did in the midst of Egypt. And so if you remember back to verse 2, the thing you are to know or to consider is the discipline of the Lord and his mighty hand, his outstretched arm, his signs, and his works, which he did in Egypt. So this is an indication of kind of Israel paying attention to the discipline that the Lord dished out in Egypt. And specifically, it's what he did in the midst of Egypt to Pharaoh, appositional here, king of Egypt. So apposition just means that Pharaoh and the king of Egypt are the same thing, equal. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and also to all his land. Notice here that eretz, when we get the suffix on it, it becomes artso. Melech actually does the same thing. We just don't have it here. Melech would become malcho. And so we get artso, just an interesting morphological feature there of the Segalit nouns.